Hello everyone, it's me, Rodimus2099, with another review. Today I will be reviewing something that I did not expect to review until later, which is Build-A-Figure Thanos. And, the reason I did not expect to see him this early is because this was the first Build-A-Figure that I bought stuff off. I did not complete him, or the entire wave. But I have a majority of it. I have 5 figures out of 7. I consider that the majority. Only 2 aren't here, Ebony Maw and Hercules, but those 2 would be pretty high up. Those are exceptional heroes and exceptional characters and great figures, so it makes sense why I can't find them. So I just bought off the leg off of eBay for like $3, I guess. It was pretty cheap. And then the head, I just prefer that sort of normal look. I like how he's sort of not angry. The other one is too angry for me. And if the helmet was removable, I would put in way more effort to get that one. But since it's not worth it, since this is my favorite head. So we're going to talk about him later on in the video. Right now we're going to get to ranking the wave, and at the bottom of the list, and this is all figure-wise, not character or look-wise, is Captain America Quantum Realm Suit. Now, I like this figure, and he was the first one that I got, and he's good. He was a really great endgame figure to have, because he came with a great head sculpt, which I like. It looks like Captain America, and it looks like Chris Evans in that sculpt. So there's not much that I really need to do to swing me to the other side, and I really do enjoy this figure, but it's just that he doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece, and he does not have, and he's not accurate. He's gray where he's supposed to be white. It just is sort of like 2 negatives don't outweigh the pros of a good head and a good mold. Still is annoying. But that's at the bottom of the list. That's number 5. Number 4 is Citizen V. You know me, I'm joking. I actually really like that figure. Number 4 is Nighthawk. And no, I'm not just making this up while I go along. I was just joking with you, because that's an exceptional figure. This guy, the main disappointment with him is he's so much reuse that you can't even find something really fun and great about him. And he doesn't come with any real accessories, but he is still a good figure, and this is not at all about the character. The character I love, okay? If you haven't read some of his comics, he was a villain, and then he turned into a hero, and he became a defender. That's pretty sick. I really like that. That's a good story. Now, number 3 is Ronin. Now, this is a great figure, and he was always going to be made, and I did not expect this good of a figure. But my real problem lies with that I had to customize him. I had to cut his whole belt so that he could finally have an ab crunch and finally get into more dynamic poses. But then I got even more hindered when my leg broke. That really sucks, because a leg is very important. And he broke on the first day, and I wasn't even, like, using him wrong, I guess. It just sort of snapped. And I find that more of an issue with the suppliers, so just my taste, in my opinion, this one is a little bad. But if I get another one and it doesn't break, that one will be good. Now, at the number 2 spot is Living Laser. Now, Living Laser, oh yes, I love this figure. He was the only comic book figure originally I was going to pick up, and I was going to enjoy, and I've had a lot of fun with him, and he's appearing in a couple stop motions. But he's really fun, and a really nice guy to sort of have in /cheer, sort of splash in, because he's something that I wasn't expecting to be made for Marvel Legends for a while. I was expecting maybe a Spider-Man wave featuring him, but then again, what Spider-Man wave would have him? But I really do like that he's translucent. He looks great under my lights, and he's really fun, and I've had a whole lot of fun with his lightning effects. Now at number 1 is Citizen V. Now, even though he's a lot of reuse, there's still something so eye-catching about him. It could be the boots and the wrapped-on gloves, maybe that's it, even though I think those were used from Daredevil, but I don't remember anyone using these. I'll consider them new, unless I'm wrong. The cape is definitely new, and the head is definitely new, and that really makes it nice, because the cape, unlike Nighthawk's is a little annoying since it's so big. This one is a manageable cape. It's small, but still big, and it's still entertaining to have. And so, he works out to be number 1. If you agree with my list, tell me in the comments. If not, well, just watch the rest of the review. So, now on to Build-A-Figure Thanos. Now, of course, this guy is mega inaccurate. His weapon, I believe, is wrong. Oh my god. Gotta scooch him all the way back. And then scooch this all the way back. Since he is pretty massive, he is the biggest Build-A-Figure I have, besides the other one. And I won't compare him since if you haven't seen him before compared to him, well, I'd recommend looking up some videos, mostly Artemis Primes. He literally compares him to him the first second. But I don't like how lanky he does look. But of course, spoilers alert for Endgame, they go back in time, and this is kind of younger Thanos. I can picture maybe he hasn't bulked up between now and then, so I didn't consider a continuation. And who knows, with age, sometimes he gets shorter. Maybe he got shorter, and then when he fought the Hulk, he was shortest. I don't know. Maybe that's how it happened. Maybe that didn't happen at all, and I'm wrong. But I'm finally glad to have this guy, since I can do a lot of nice poses with him. Now, his hand is perfectly made so that you can do that sort of shot where he's commanding the army in, which is how I'm gonna have him posed on my endgame shelf, and I'm going to have him like that, you know. Oh god, I'm just gonna have him kind of saying like onward. But yeah, this guy's nice. Now, of course, he is inaccurate because they had to work off concept art, and they also had to make him so that it's not like, oh my god, why does Thanos not have a gauntlet? That's stupid. Of course, makes sense. And, you know, I could imagine him even when he was sort of younger. In 2012, even he would have a gauntlet, because he would need it just in case, you know, he comes into contact with a stone. I feel that he would have it at all times. And of course, I switched out the hands. This is just something I wanted to do. I have my Thanos with the closed gauntlet, mainly because it looks way better on the shelf than with the open gauntlet, because I'm trying to do something very menacing, and it's working, but I can't show you right now. It's still under wraps. Now, the main drawback with this guy is no waist swivel. It's just a crunch. And if it was a ball joint, I would have been a little more. But really, since it's just a crunch, you don't get too much out of it than you're getting now. But by no stretch of the imagination is that bad. Sometimes it's actually way better to have a crunch than a ball joint, because you can get downwards. And what is good is you can definitely get a easy sitting pose. And I've played around with the SH figure arts, even though I don't have that on the way. I've played around with it, and he's kind of hard to get into a sitting pose. Well, harder. Not super hard. Not, like, impossible. But I like that look. And that might be how I have him posed on my shelf. But this guy is pretty much fun. I can't say too much wrong with him, because really, I don't feel that. And if you haven't already seen all the mega videos kind of slamming him, then, I mean, I guess you're only experienced in my opinion, and you know what they say. I'm wrong. But if you picked up this Build-A-Figure, tell me in the comments below. If you picked up this entire wave, tell me in the comments below. And tell me which figures especially you enjoyed, or which figures you didn't enjoy. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Rodimus2099. Peace! I don't know, I guess that's a new intro. Sorry about my voice, still hurts.